As more Americans and Europeans get vaccinated, many countries are considering lifting travel restrictions for the summer for people coming from the U.S. With more possible on the relaxing of those restrictions across the pond is Talking Points analyst Chilekasi Adele.
Anthony, good evening. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen told the New York Times last week Americans who have been fully vaccinated may be able to visit the European Union this summer. This comes over a year after the European Union stopped all non-essential travel to the U.S. because of the pandemic. The news from von der Leyen has been welcomed by White House senior COVID advisor Andy Slavitt. He says her comments affirm the United States' COVID vaccination performance. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom also plans to open its borders to Americans, but possibly earlier than the rest of Europe. The British government says travel could be reopened as soon as May 17th. Now, these different signals in Europe stem from the UK's recent exit from the European Union, as the UK is now fully independent and makes decisions on their own instead of going with one whole European Union decision. John Holland-Kaye, who's the CEO of London's Heathrow Airport, says the US could be added to a green list of countries that are allowed to have citizens travel to Britain without having to quarantine. The list is expected to include countries like Australia, New Zealand, Israel, Iceland, and some other destinations. Holland-Kaye also says he expects UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson to release the list of countries greenlit for travel as soon as the end of this week. Now, even with this possible announcement from the UK government, the Biden administration still has not said anything when it comes to allowing Brits to go to and back from the US for non-essential travel. However, it's been reported by Bloomberg that both the US Transport Secretary Pete Buttigieg and UK Transport Secretary Grant Shapps have been talking with each other on a potential travel corridor between the two countries.